Okay.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.
So, welcome to our episode 12.
Sir.
And today kita ada tetamu undangan.
Bukan kaleng-kaleng. This one.
Bukan kaleng-kaleng.
Yes.
Orang legend.
I mean, aku nampak tua lah sekarang.
Okay, korang pun dah dengar suara dia.
Yeah.
So, without further ado, kita nak introducekan kita punya guest. He's actually, can say, an artis dekat suria. Low-key lah, low-key.
No. Correction, I'm just the great pretender.
Humble.
Humble is the key, guys. And that is our man, Danish Ashraf. Say hi to the camera.
Hello guys, this is Danish Ashraf here, the great pretender of life.
Okay, so Danish Ashraf is an actor.
Yeah.
Okay, seorang pelakun. And kita amat terharu yes. Dengan kehadiran seorang artis.
Aku yang patut terharu.
Kenapa?
Pasal bukan senang aku nak kena invite into a podcast kan. But really aku appreciate ID. This the boy in black.
In here is just ID, guys.
ID. Okay. So thanks to ID for actually like how to say, consulting, approaching me to be a part of this podcast. I'm really looking forward to it.
Alhamdulillah.
Really
okay, so before kita begin, you want to introduce yourself to the camera?
Okay, hi ladies and gentlemen. I'm Danish Ashraf. I'm an actor. Aku adalah seorang pelakon ataupun the great pretender of lives. I lie by pretending to be other people so I can earn money.
That's one way to put it.
Yeah, that's one way to describe my
acting.
love for this craft we call acting.
Okay, so that's Danish Ashraf. Okay, rakan-rakan. So today, dia lah guest kita untuk podcast kita hari ni, yang dia akan kongsi dengan kita story-story yang dia ada. Mungkin kalau kau adalah time shooting ke, atau outside of shooting ke, in your daily life ke, kalau kau pernah experience anything, please go ahead and share dengan kita. So seperti biasa, untuk cerita pembukaan, silakan.
Okay. Kasih suara seram sikit. Okay. I mean, as kalau kita go through our lives, right? We are bound to experience this kind of things lah.
Of course.
And especially in spirit of sekarang dah bulan November
Aku nak cakap bulan Ramadan, guys.
Itulah bulan Ramadan. Tak, kalau bulan Ramadan tak ada.
That's right.
Okay, so nak cakap experience, there's a lot lah, but mostly is tak ada yang aku nampak or what. Mostly is like experience from the person next to me, or like what I see happen to the person next to me, and like the person bilang, oh, something happened over there. Okay. But first, the one story that kira cerita pembukaan is tak seram sangat. So aku punya experience, this is the first time aku masuk in camp in NS. Bila aku after ORD, after POP, then aku masuk unit kan. I was in the army. So at that 2 weeks was a very weird week. Pasal that week aku kena punish for stupid reason lah. So aku kena buat guard duty. So you know guard duty bila malam ada sentry post lah, this kind of thing. So aku favourite sentry post. Because I'm the only person that can stay awake, because at that point of time aku tak boleh tidur. So aku selalu volunteer. Okay, aku do sentry post, korang buat lain lah, aku tak nak jalan-jalan semua. So at that point of time, it was like the first time ever aku buat guard duty in that camp. And best part, it was like around 11 plus. Aku, for some reason, aku dah start ngantuk. And it's not a normal occurrence for me to get sleepy. So aku macam, okay, I'm already drowsy and shit. Tahu-tahu I don't know why I felt a cold shiver down my spine. Then suddenly, kau tahu yang dekat construction site there's this barricade that's like red, white,
yeah.
They filled it with water or something, like whatever inside. It's quite big.
I
don't know. Some of them they fill with water. Some of them is just like that.
You mean the barricade yang merah?
Yeah, merah putih. Yes, yang itu. there's some like, actually apa ni yang dia isi dengan air. Aku tak tahu, I don't know if it's true or not,
Okay.
but a friend of mine told me that lah.
Okay.
So what happened was, that barricade is big. So
Dia yang plastik tu kan?
I don't know if it's plastic.
Allah, tiba suaranya
Tu
kemih.
dah terperanjat aku. Tiba.
Itulah kan. Okay, I don't know if it's like plasticky, rubbery, something
Yeah.
like that. So dekat sebelah at that guard post, there's this barricade that's red in colour lah. So at that point of time, aku was already drowsy. Suddenly, I know from the video you can actually see it, so I'm just gonna show it over here. This is next to me. It's on my left. Tahu-tahu benda tu bergerak ke depan, like I hear a dragging. Dan aku tengok, aku macam, my eyesight was like following it as it moves. Then aku ingatkan, oh, it must be the wind, because the wind is quite strong. Tahu-tahu dia drift pergi kiri lah sih.
Benda tu boleh drift guys.
Yeah.
I mean like benda tu berat tau. Even if it's the wind, it will just topple off.
Okay,
Honestly.
I was 20 years old and I have no knowledge of what the weights are of this thing.
Okay.
What the weight of this thing is lah.
Yeah.
So aku macam, as I see it happen, it moved forward like 7 steps forward. Lepas tu on the 7 steps, it just move. It will just swerve to the left. Aku tengok benda tu, I kept quiet. I just stare at it. Aku punya sergeant comes in, Danish, can you move that thing back? So aku macam, okay sergeant. Aku move. Okay lah.
Dia nampak lah.
Dia nampak there's there's
Okay.
CCTV cameras and stuff.
Okay.
So aku move. At that point of time aku fikir, mesti ringan nak mampus yang benda ni. Aku nak move benda tu berat.
Yalah.
It was heavy. Aku macam, oh shit, it's heavy. Okay, move it back. Okay, lepas tu aku cakap, kalau ada yang siapa-siapa kat sini, maafkan saya nak bergerakkan benda ni. Saya tengah bertugas, minta maaf ya.
Minta izin lah. Yeah.
Minta izin lah. I mean, like just in case lah kan.
Yeah.
Tahu misal, I just move that thing, why you move it back? So aku pull it back. Aku macam, okay, I'm not sleepy anymore.
Okay.
So aku macam cakap, okay, kalau ini cara nak mengejutkan aku, terima kasih, tapi jangan buat lagi.
Damn. Okay.
And that was like, aku rasa macam, oh, welcome to the camp. This is what we do here.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay. Which
2
camp?
weeks Exactly 2 weeks after
It's
after
exactly
POP.
2 weeks up. Well, plus minus. 2 weeks after kita in pro at the camp. Then after that,
Kau terus dah kena buat dekat duty
Yeah.
Camp. Okay. And which area of the camp?
Loyang.
Okay.
I think if once I mention Loyang, you guys know well lah.
Okay.
Bukan komando lah. Aku bukan komando.
Aku komando kat rumah je kadang-kadang.
Hey.
Oh, okay. Carry on.
Bayalah Loyang, Changi lah, that area lah.
Yeah, that area.
Air Force is it?
No.
The Air Force camp is it nearby there?
Sorry lah, you see my skin, you think I go inside the force.
Okay, fine. But yeah,
I mean, it's an infantry unit lah.
okay,
It's an infantry
okay.
unit, yeah.
Damn. Interesting That shit must be damn strong tau for it to push that
I mean-
bloody big thing.
I mean,
Tapi
kalau
angin selalu kalau tiup barricade tu pun is either just gerak sikit or
Gerak
either
sikit,
just
Topple off.
yeah.
Yeah.
But as I said, I was 20 years old. I don't know shit.
Yeah.
So aku ingatkan, the wind was strong lah. The wind
Yeah.
was strong.
Yeah.
Aku ingatkan, okay, dah
angin
nak
lah.
hujan lah, dah nak hujan.
Yeah.
Aku move that thing, mai.
And there was like a few of it kan. Confirm
There was
banyak.
only one.
Okay.
There was only one over there. Aku macam, okay, before that aku macam, why is this thing over here? Maybe it's like to block because it's a driveway.
Okay.
And they don't use that driveway anymore.
Okay.
Okay.
So aku macam, okay lah, bodoh. Then my curiosity kept in. I was like, is this thing doing here?
Yeah.
Tahu benda tu gerak. Okay. It's a toy.
Shit sah.
Diperkotak-katikkan sih benda tu.
Yeah, exactly. Damn, that's interesting. Okay, so that was the first story.
That was the first story. That's an introduction
Okay.
to my camp.
And that's actually quite spooky and creepy actually for an opener.
Okay, to think about it, aku punya story is all actually untuk aku, my personal experience is very confusing.
Okay.
Untuk aku is like, it just leaves me with 1001 question. Is like, what just happened?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then why? And there's a lot of questions that can come up lah with this kind of occurrences. And if I were to go to my second story, we will know why lah.
Okay, go on to the second story.
Okay, as you know, I act for TV, but before that, itulah aku macam
terkejut.
Jangan buat main saya benda ni.
Jangan.
aku macam
Okay.
tak apa. Okay, so apa ni, I act occasionally, I do TV stuff, but they all started from drama club. Okay, and in drama club we learn a lot of macam exercises and also like games where we can play so that we can move around and like mobilize our body lah. So in ITE, I was a part of this drama group, and kita punya play area is this black box kat west lah. I mean kalau siapa-siapa budak west akan tahulah black box. Yeah, so every time there's the recruitment, and then when the activity started, that's when we all get the congregate.
Yeah, okay.
We congregate. Mind my English.
Okay.
We
Terus lost guys.
Congregate. Okay.
Kita berkumpul lah, sebenarnya cakap. Kita berkumpul dekat dalam this black box to do our activities. So there was this one occasion where there's this game, kita kira kan macam they need to turn off all the lights so that we get used to the darkness when we move around. Pasal there is instances where orang terlanggar one another, and like they get concussions and stuff. So it's also like a safety punya game. But how we newbies took it is as though macam when the lights go out, everybody just screams. Then after that, Toto, everybody was screaming. Then after that, our senior was like, relax. Relax. Lepas tu Toto, everybody buka lampu. We heard that, buka lampu. Then after that, everything buka. Then after that, aku dengan member aku tengah berpeluk. Because not in any sense, not in a certain sense, but it's more of like macam, oh shit, I got your back, you got my back. You know, that kind of thing. If anything happen, kau karate kick, lepas tu aku karate punch.
Okay.
Yeah. Then after that, nampak this girl macam tengah panic lah. It's like in a panic state.
Okay.
It's like she was like breathing heavily.
Hyperventilating.
It was hyperventilating on one corner. Lepas tu, then kita orang macam, aku dengan member aku, we are like the comic relief of the group. So we were like, they saw us hugging, they totally forget about her.
Okay.
So I feel bad lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As I get older, oh my god, did I cause it?
Okay.
Then after that, bila dia tengah hyperventilating tu, her boyfriend was like, okay, relax. Okay, relax. Then tahu-tahu dia punya members datang dekat dia. Okay, relax, everything okay. Then after that, we continue on with our activities, but she sits out. Then when the CCA ended, which is like at 9 PM,
Okay.
kita orang, for some reason, most of the members that was there decided to sit at the event plaza dekat west punya, dekat tengah-tengah tu, betul depan 7-Eleven tu.
Yang tempat kena slashing case tu.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but alhamdulillah no slashing case for me. But yeah, we suddenly tiba-tiba semua macam nak duduk kat situ tau. We're like sitting there. And then a few like 10 minutes later, we nampak this guy tengah lari. Give you a name, Harun.
Okay.
Harun ni tengah lari. Lepas tu, because this Harun, he is a playful guy. Dia suka kacau orang, this kind of thing. So kan, bila dia tengah lari, apa dia tengah buat, lepas tu tahu, Laila pengsan. Laila yang budak tengah hyperventilate ni.
Okay.
So I was like, oh shit, kau serious apa? Ya, tengah pengsan. Tolong. Then after that, we ran to the lift where she was at. Tahu-tahu dia tengah terbaring tengah kawan dia tengah menangis kat sebelah dia. And then kita orang macam, oh shit, what happened here? Tahu-tahu mata dia terbuka, lepas tu dia meracau. Jatuh. And she is a frail girl. She is a frail girl. And aku pun tak tahu where this sudden Mr. Incredible strength came from. Then she was like pushing away all the big guys away. It's like, tapi bukan macam tu point campak sana campak sini. So like, macam she was like really struggling and like really showing some feat of strength. Then kita orang macam, oh no, shit. We suddenly realised what happened. Then after that, some of them decided to baca ayat kursi for her. So kita baca ayat kursi for her. Then suddenly dia dah cool down. Kawan dia pula kena. So it's like the kawan dia pula meracau. Lepas tu dia
tak ada orang jaga korang ke apa at that point?
At that point of time, okay, ITE punya CC is very weird because there's no teachers around most of the time.
There's no teachers
For this one is like cikgu dia will be there for like
a few minutes.
1 hour or like few minutes, and after that dia jalan. Then after that they believe us because some of them are adults already. Some of them are like in their 20s already. So apa ni, when this is happening, security ada satu datang. Lepas tu satu budak ni boleh cakap, oh this one acting.
You mentang-mentang.
Just to avoid
Okay,
just to avoid any problem lah. Oh this one acting. We doing film, we doing ghost story.
Okay, faham.
Lepas tu security, oh
because you guys don't want to get the security involved.
Yeah, we don't want we don't want any kecohness happen. So tiba-tiba macam, acting drama club okay. Pasal dia nampak satu senior tu is like, he's the head of the drama club, you tahulah. Then when that happened, tiba-tiba semua baca ayat kursi. Then everything was okay.
Okay.
Also we thought.
Okay.
A week later, we are prepping for the April intake punya performance lah. So as we are prepping for the April intake punya performance, tiba-tiba this girl, si Laila ni, dia tiba-tiba macam, I don't want to go there lah, I don't want to go to the black box. So kita macam, but she's in my group, so aku macam, how are we gonna rehearse?
Yeah.
So but whatever happens is dia tak nak masuk group, tak nak masuk black box. Lepas tu dia tanya, why? I just don't want to talk about it lah. Lepas tu kita just perform kat bawah. Then after that she said, okay lah, I don't want to trouble all of you, we go to the black box. As we go up, she started to become very restless lah.
Okay.
She started to become very restless about it. And suddenly dia nampak black box, dia tak nak masuk. Dia betul-betul macam tak nak masuk.
Dah phobia lah.
Dah phobia. It's either phobia ataupun she saw something lah.
Yeah.
She saw something. Then yang kawan dia tu yang pun kena wasn't there. She didn't come for like a week or so. Then a few days later, wait, before that, on that day, dia meracau lagi. Sorry. She meracau lagi, like in front of the black box. Pasal for some reason, like it's, I don't know, there's something that is like disturbing her lah. Then dia macam meracau. Then after that the boyfriend was like, tolong aku tak tahu apa nak buat. Lepas tu, then one of our members, dia kirakan dia tahu certain people that can berubat lah. So a few days later dia cakap, okay, siapa-siapa yang ada pada masa si Laila kena kacau tu, kita pergi semua satu rumah makcik ni. Kita kirakan minta dia tolong lah. Minta tolong. So at the point of time, aku pun macam, must we go to the makcik's place? Because untuk aku it's like, it can be resolved.
Yeah.
And my thinking is like, kalau kita tahu baca semua ni, okay apa? Masih jahil lah, tak tahu sangat kan. So we went to this makcik place. Lepas tu makcik ni tengok kita. Dia tengok kat luar. Ada lagi satu makcik tengah tengok kat luar, which is to me is one of the funniest shit lah. Satu makcik tu tengah pandang kat luar, luar tingkap macam pose macam Stephen Raffles. Dia tengah tengok. Lepas tu makcik tu pusing. Ramai lagi
Ramai lagi maksud dia?
Ada ramai yang datang ikut agaknya.
So as we sit down, apparently from what the makcik told us, dekat sini lah, dekat around Bukit Panjang ni area. Okay. Aku tak tahu kat mana, but I remember it's Bukit Panjang. It's very near to the school.
Okay.
So what happened was, makcik tu broke it down for us. Apa korang buat sampai boleh jadi macam ni? Lepas tu then our president was like, oh sebenarnya kita tengah main satu game untuk kenalkan tempat ni untuk budak-budak ni. Kita tutup semua lampu. Then after that, korang tahu tak, ada antara korang yang dah cederakan anak dia. Cederakan anak dia.
You mean anak dia, anak benda tu, is it?
Yes.
Oh.
Kau dah cederakan anak dia.
Damn. Okay.
But the way she said it, aku macam, anak siapa?
Okay.
Anak korang
Dalam otak aku tanya member aku, is she pregnant or something? And this girl lah. Lepas tu kawan aku, no, ni anak
benda
dia
tu lah.
Anak apa ni, kira kan in that black box ada satu family.
Oh,
There's a family of it. Yang kira kan macam it's harmless, it's just staying there.
Yeah.
But somehow we inadvertently hurt them.
Kira macam penghuni dalam black
Yes,
box
yes.
tu.
Kira kan macam in every kita percaya where dalam satu ruang tu there will always be
penunggu,
ada
penghuni,
ataupun penghuni kat situ. So from there we understand what we did was actually we cause harm to the anak, to the point the mother, the grandmother, the grandfather, the tok, nek, cot, yot semua is angry lah.
Damn.
Mungkin during the sudden darkness mungkin terlanggar ke apa, because kita pun tak nampak diorang kan. Is
That's
it?
not the case.
Oh.
What we did was, the makcik told us that before you do this certain action, you need to do something first.
Yeah.
Which is, kalau kau nak baca ayat kursi, kau nak kena baca Al-Fatihah dahulu.
Yes.
Kita tak baca Al-Fatihah. We just straight to ayat kursi, which is because Al-Fatihah is, as we were told, is macam akan apa ni, soften the impact of it lah.
Yes.
So it won't cause like any harm,
macam harsh or
any
something
harsh pain or anything. But we just went there with one of the powerful ayat, and it just like, it just burned the kids, you know.
Damn.
Yeah, it just like injured the kids, and that caused the anger lah. So basically whatever that was disturbing her was just that dia lemah semangat at the point of time, and dia tengah apa ni, period at the point of time. So tengah kotor. So the child was there to macam not really disturb more, like macam ikut dia. Then after that, when that happened, the mother entered. The mother entered to kira retaliate lah.
Yeah.
Because they cannot attack us.
Yeah.
They cannot attack us. They cannot cause harm towards us. But masuk free will.
Okay, faham.
So from there the makcik cakap, okay, aku pesankan korang, kalau apa-apa macam ni jadi, sedekahkan Al-Fatihah dahulu, baru kalau nak baca dengan ayat kursi dipersilakan. But to avoid, do not do this game anymore lah. Tapi dia ingatkan kita buat kau tahu macam Ouija board tu. Dia ingatkan kita main tu. Tapi it's actually just to familiarize with the place, which I don't know whether if that is the original conception of the game or not. But that is what we wanted. Itu niat kita lah. But then when this happened, it's like aku confused. So what happened to the point where what she saw. So a few months later, aku tanya dia, sis, you don't mind me asking, during that event that happened a few months ago, what do you saw? Apparently what she saw was dekat kawan dia, like when the lights open, dekat kawan dia, there was like this, dekat ujung tu there was this humanoid figure with hair down. That is what triggered the apa ni, hyperventilation.
Oh, okay.
And that thing was like looking directly at her lah.
Okay.
So pasal also dia tengah kotor kan. So there was like, oh, okay, so there's a thing lah, which happened to be what I experienced during one of our productions. But nothing, no harm done lah. So this is connected to that story where kita dah start kita punya full performance, and within the black box there's like the perimeters where we can move around. So there's A, B, C, D. Sometimes kau nak kena masuk from A, exit D, tapi kau kena masuk from C the next time. So you need to know your way. So what happened was, aku masuk from A. Then after that, aku exit D, but I need to go to C. So that's one big round to go. Lepas tu tahu-tahu aku nampak, as I was like running, aku nampak dia, this girl, which is one of our members, tengah diri kat situ. And at the point of time, I was only thinking of my own spot. But then I'm also aware that is not her spot. Why is she not moving? She's like standing there. Aku tengah lari. Just a few seconds after aku pass her, I didn't acknowledge her, I didn't tegur her or what. Tahu she's actually performing her line dekat depan.
Habis yang tu siapa sih? Okay.
Nasib baik aku tak tegur.
Kalau tegur cakap Assalamualaikum.
Aku tengah lari, then after that suddenly dia macam it's like she's standing there. Aku tengah lari, then after that I heard lines, "This is all your fault." Itu suara dia. Aku macam, "Apa tadi aku jalan lepas apa sih?" Tak apa. Jalan. Yeah, that is like the closest experience that I have in that school.
Yeah. I don't know whether you heard of this before. There's this annual, every year we'll have this dance event in ITE, but it will have it will be held dekat IT Central.
Yeah, I forgot what's the name.
Same also, but it's every year we'll have this dance performance, right? So what
this year tak ada lah kan?
Dah lama dah tak ada, I think
since
last year, I guess.
Pasal COVID.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, there was one of these years, there was this Malay dance group. So I think the costume was what you wore recently for your photo shoot, with that sanggul, and I think so, or something like that.
Is that the Javanese or the
the Javanese like, but I think it was just plain Melayu baju, something like that lah. So it was the end of the show, okay, and all the groups would gather though in the center stage tu, macam they will roll call lah all of the groups, I think so lah. So I think it was from the audience. The audience took a photo of the whole stage lah. So they took a photo. Obviously kalau all the groups are there, they will be there. There's tak ada orang kat dalam lagi lah, other than the crew members, which is backstage. So what caught on the picture was that there was one extra perempuan wearing the same exact tarian this baju Melayu tarian behind all of them.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Dia bukan cikgu, dia tahu surprise, I'm wearing the same thing.
But usually yang the teachers in charge will be standing in front.
Yeah, correct.
After the whole roll call kan. So all the crews are keluar, then baru the teachers in charge, which all the teachers in charge will be in front. So kirakan macam sini, depan sini is all the teacher in charge. The one that is in the picture, the extra person was kat belakang every single person.
Oh.
And he was wearing exactly the same costume as what they were wearing. Yeah, so it's a bit somehow like a similar story to yours, but I don't know how true or how confirmed it benda tu lah. Pasal ada orang kata macam mungkin orang ketinggalan kat belakang, ada macam terlalu belakang, atau but some atau some people actually said semua dah kat situ. So who is that one more person? So kita pun tak tahu whether it's,
but gambar tu blur ke it's
in
clear?
The picture, okay, in the picture everything is clear except for that one extra person.
Satu juga situ macam
it's macam
pixelated.
Dia macam pixelated. Yeah.
Oh, dia macam apa ni, like that, those kind of scenes in movies where it's like, ni siapa ni?
Yeah, legit something like that. Literally macam movie lah, like semua clear, belakang tu macam pixelated, macam dia bergerak. Yeah.
Oh, wow. The
It's
Flash.
damn cool.
Dia nak goyangkan dia bersanggul guys.
Gini-gini.
It's like, okay, kukuh lah. It's very firm lah.
But yeah, that's what happened. And it's quite recent, I guess, like 2-3 years ago lah, before COVID news. I think 3 or 4 years ago, one of the years of the event, but it's quite recent. So yeah, memang stage, actually all IT stages West, yang all of them lah, yang dia big stage memang semua puaka lah, honestly.
Like, I mean, for ITE West, I don't know about the other schools. For ITE West, it used to be an army barrack, right?
Yeah.
And my dad used to be in the army barrack.
It
used to go around that area lah. And my dad always say that kalau dia dulu naik motor, dia tak berani pergi this road. Because why? Pernah sekali dia ternaik motor, benda terbang kat atas. It's like okay. Yeah, it's like sudden, like, you know lah.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna mention
Which part of the road is that?
yang you know that straight road lah, just that straight road from apa ni, yang nak masuk Teck Whye punya side.
Okay.
Situ yang you dah selalu dengar kan, kayu balik.
Wait, kalau from Teck Whye, okay, Bukit Batok Road, dan sini ITE
Yang apa ni,
West,
ITE West yang dia bus stop. dekat dengan apa ni, fire brigade, fire brigade lah, fire station.
Yes, kat situ, yes, correct.
It's always there.
Ya,
Yalah.
situ.
Fire station still there.
Yeah, it's still there.
Still there.
Aku
Bukit
selalu
Batok
kena,
punya.
aku selalu kena kikik kat situ.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's like a very faint macam.
Yeah, dekat sana they said over there is very notorious lah.
Also,
Also dulu my dad would say that dekat sana punya army barrack is open shower apa dulunya.
okay.
It's open shower. Ya, tengah mandi selalu ada benda terbang lah kat atas. Tengah apa ni, buat apa terbang? Masuk burung. Teratuk.
Stress aku.
Tak, dulu diorang nak kena pergi hunting.
Okay, faham. Sebelum makan tu
sebelum
kena bersihkan.
diorang nak kena bersihkan.
Tapi bila tengah mandi lah kan,
tengah
kena
mandi.
bersihkan. Kau ni
Ya.
macam-macam betul. Okay, so that was a bit about ITE West lah dari kau punya sekolah punya time. Macam siapa dia ni ada. Tengah mandi kau basuhkan burung nak makan. Aku faham sangat. Okay, nice, interesting. Okay, so that was. Kau tengok semua dah terbawa-bawa tau.
Sorry guys, sorry.
Okay, let's all recollect ourselves. I shouldn't have said the joke.
It's okay.
Sekarang kita punya train of thoughts are gone.
Kan? Kira macam ya Allah basuh burung.
I just have to.
It's okay. It's all good. It's all in the nature of entertainment, I guess.
It's all comedy, guys.
Yes. Okay, so that was a bit about during kau sekolah lah.
Yeah.
Okay, so then after that, anything else?
Okay, I have a few times where apa ni dekat shooting.
Hmm.
There's a few times lah. So there was in my debut drama, kita nak kena shoot at this camp. It's adventure camp lah.
Apa sih?
11 Oktober 11 Oktober. It's like in 2016.
Oh, cerita lama.
Cerita lama. It's straight away after Anugerah Screen, the finalists all are casted for this drama. It's like an experimental drama, whether we can go on or not, you know, this kind of thing. Untuk aku, this is how I look at it lah. So there was this part where we need to shoot at this adventure campsite. And siapa-siapa yang pernah pergi the adventure camp will tell you about the stories where it's actually a very creepy place to be. And most of our scenes kat sana malam. Because there was this story arc in the series where kita semua went to camp, and then Denny gaduh dengan Denny, and then this one died over there, and then it became a big hoo-ha of like one of the characters died and semua nak kena balik. So the scene where we need to execute is the death scene. Okay. So and also like a few dream sequence that is experienced by myself. So ini pun aku kena lah. So leading to that, there was like this scene where aku nak kena mengendap orang tengah gaduh tau. Because I started the fight. I put in this idea where this character who is actually having beef with this other character, and for them to fight lah. I just want to see the world burn and crumble. So there was this part where aku nak kena mengendap from a side. And you rumah kau tahu macam dekat atas is the building itself, tapi kat bawah macam store. It's like it's empty slot, you can move around and stuff. And then I need to station myself. I need to position myself at this area for this one shot where they need to see my head popping out.
Okay.
So aku duduk kat situ. So while waiting, aku macam rasa dah tak sedap lah, because I'm alone and it's like there's total darkness on my left. Aku cakap and one of the PA is one of my good friends now. So aku cakap, babe, kau bawa lagi satu orang duduk kat sini lah. Pasal asal tak lah, boring lah kat sini. Boring lah, apa ni, nak berbual lah pasal diorang pun nak set up shot kan. Tapi actually in my mind it's like, I don't feel good. I don't want her to feel bad. I don't want her to feel uneasy also. Aku cakap bawa lagi satu kawan lah. So might as well. Then as my shot is done, aku pergi kat depan. Aku nak kacau one of the other actors lah, yang dia tengah basuh kereta. Dia So he told this story in a different show. But this is my side of the story. Dia tengah basuh kereta, but aku nak kacau dia. As I went forward, aku kata atap zinc, they have this very distinct voice macam this distinct sound.
What thing again?
Atap zinc rooftop.
Oh, zinc. Okay. Atap, okay.
Yeah. So the atap itself, you know, when something falls on it,
Yeah.
it will have that
Clanking.
clanking
Yeah.
sound and stuff, right? Aku go nearer to him. Aku dengar macam orang tengah jalan dekat atas that zinc punya ni tau. And it's not like tupai ke kucing ke apa. It sounds heavy.
Stomping.
It sounds heavy. It's like it's like okay. Aku go forward. Still the sound is still there. Pasal aku kacau this guy lah. Hey bro, buat apa? Dia tengah masuk kereta. Aku tanya buat apa. So then after that dia bilang aku, okay, relax
Dia pun dengar.
Relax Dia macam, okay. Aku macam, okay. I was still a immature boy. So aku macam, okay. Semua kacau-kacau dia. Then the sound was so prevalent that it's actually moving. Then it suddenly came to a screeching halt. Suddenly stop. When it stopped, I don't feel good anymore, man. Aku macam besok ada shoot tak? Aku tukar topik lah. Besok ada shoot? Ada. Dekat mana? Sini jugalah. Nak kena datang sini. Oh, besok pun kena datang lagi okay. Lepas tu as he was cleaning the car, dia rasa macam dia punya pipe. Kau tahu macam yang pipe
Getah.
that hose kan, getah punya hose. It feels as though somebody is pulling the hose. Lepas tu aku macam dia macam alah, ni macam ni. He thought it was like a bit short lah. Dia nak tarik lagi. But then as he goes forward, dia nak goes to that place, dia yang kat bawah tu, dia nak tarik. It feels as though somebody is tugging on the other side. And that hose is long. It's still, aku nampak dia punya coils is still there. And he felt like there's a tug over there. It's like, okay. So, okay lah, dah malas lah. Dah cukup bersih lah, dia cakap. Dah cukup bersih. So, he forgets it. He just leaves it there. Then after that goes to the car. Tak tahu bapak aku datang. Bapak aku datang nak ambil aku. So, bila bapak aku datang, muka dia dah cuak tau. Muka dia dah, my dad punya muka dah cuak. It's like, but to me it's like his normal face lah. Pasal he just came off like a dark place. Pasal dia punya entrance of this camp dekat depan is dark tau. Lepas tu once you go inside the camp, first after the guard house there's light. There's already light.
Okay.
It's dekat apa ni, mana Admiralty Admiralty punya side. Tak silap aku. Yeah, then there's this long road, Kings Avenue apa entah nama paling dekat. That's the road that I remember. So as he enters this darkness, then after that once he reach the guard house there's light already. Then dia muka dah cuak sikit. Then he got out of the car. As he got out of the car, my dad punya orang, he will how to say, he will matikan engine, he will put everything on hold lah. After a while tengah berbual, tahu the car is moving. The car was suddenly moving. It's like macam slowly lah. Lepas tu macam bah yang kereta tengah gerak. Oh shit, agaknya tak letak handbrake apa ke. Dia masuk, the handbrake was activated, you know. So if a handbrake is activated, then it shouldn't move.
Yeah.
Why is it moving in the first place? So kita orang macam 3 orang tengah duduk, yang lagi seorang ni tengah isap rokok, my dad tengah gazing into the stars. Then after that pelakon veteran ni datang. Dia punya scene dah habis. Lepas tu dekat sini juga.
Okay.
Lepas tu yalah,
That suara pakcik-pakcik old time, so I can imagine that.
dekat sini juga. Lepas tu yalah, kita kan tadi baru habis scene. Lepas tu yalah, nak apa ni, siap-siap nak balik lah. Pasal yang scene dah habis, dia dah tukar baju semua. Tahu kereta dia tak boleh start. Then his car cannot start. For some reason his car has been
All along
moving,
it's fine lah.
all along is fine. Then just for that night tiba-tiba tak boleh start. Apa sal, kita tengok everything was in order. Then suddenly his car cannot start. Then funnily the next morning when he came back, the car is working fine.
Oh, so you guys eventually just stayed there?
Tak, he left. Apa ni, kita tumpangkan dia balik lah.
Okay.
Apa ni, kita tumpangkan dia balik. Lepas tu dia cakap besok datang balik lah. Pasal besok pun nak shoot kan. But he came early to get the car. Pasal besok dia pun apa ni, not scheduled. So he just come to take the car. Then after that maybe go to a workshop or what. The car was perfectly fine after that.
In the daytime.
In the daytime.
Okay.
Putangin na si Optimum Bright. Macam sial lah. Okay.
This is just what I experienced. Another actress punya experience lagi shock. Kau imagine kau tengah memerut.
Okay.
You're in the toilet.
The actress or you?
The actress.
Okay.
Aku tak pernah masuk toilet dekat sana.
Okay.
So apa ni, whatever I wore for that day, aku just because I was small at the point of time, aku cakap, bro, kau cover aku aku jadi komando lah. Tukar on the spot. But for her, she really needs to go. So she went to this toilet. Tahu-tahu when she was like over there, she felt like there's something over there. Something like on the corner of her eyes. Dia tengah memerut at the point of time. Memerut she was like that. Then after that, pandang atas, it's actually a really tall figure, which is a sweet rapper. Gula-gula.
Oh, Mipo.
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 It was a gula-gula. Then after that macam terdiam. Then she finish up whatever she needs to do. Ciao. Then after that,
road runner siap.
terus dia tak road runner, she's a strong lady lah.
Okay.
But when she left, she was like, okay, I'm not gonna go to the toilet anymore. Then after that experience, one of our soundmen, actually, what we know is one of our soundmen jumpa this kain kuning lah. And sometimes kita orang Melayu punya, we associate kain kuning dengan something I don't know, mystical, keramat kind of thing. Yeah, so dia dah pegang benda tu. Like kita macam letak balik. Pegang je, letak balik. Lepas tu then he put at the same place lah. Lepas tu dia say maaf Then after that go on. But I don't know if it's connected or what. But because of that, this kuning punya benda lah. And funny enough, throughout, from the first day until the second last day, there's always this one cat, 3 kaki, that will be with us. It's, for some reason, it's very friendly lah. Macam kira kan macam kita sampai, dia datang kat kita. Lepas tu kan nak cari makan, nak makan apa ke. Kucing 3 kaki. Dah kesian kucing tu. Main kucing tu. On the last day, we are wrapping everything. We did our last scene. We don't see the cat at all. We don't see the cat. Never come to us, never approach us. No sight of the cat at all.
How many days you guys were there?
2 weeks.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
so
we were
for the straight 2 weeks it was there.
Yeah, then after
Last
that,
day tak ada.
last day tak ada.
Siang hari pun ada kucing tu.
Siang hari pun ada.
Okay.
So 4 years I've been thinking lah, is it actually just protecting us? Mungkin dia tengah melindung kita, pasal dia tahu that this place is actually, not that clean.
Yeah.
Then after that, a friend of mine, dia pun pelakun juga, dia saw that series, dia cakap, Dan, ni dengan dekat this place Ya. Oh, dekat belakang tu kakak-kakak suka lepak. Kakak-kakak suka lepak kat sana.
Kakak kau. Wow. Okay. So this was mana ni area Woodlands.
Mungkin dia punya anchor lah kat situ.
Yeah,
That's why.
maybe. It's dekat Admiralty punya side. There's this like road, the straight road. Aku ingat is one straight road.
Admiralty going Sembawang, is it?
Yes,
okay,
around
I think
there.
I know. Okay. Army camp
It's nearby.
Okay.
Nearby. Apa ni, kalau siapa-siapa pernah buat like outfield nearby, yeah, they will know that road lah.
Have you passed by there before?
No, never. But my camp used to be at Sembawang camp.
So it's nearby.
Yeah, nearby. Yeah.
Tak silap aku lah. It's
just sial lah.
Tak mau ajak kayu pergi sana
Why not?
lepas tu ni buat podcast kali kat sana.
Damn bro. No, the thing is kalau aku dalam situasi tengah memberut tu and nampak pouch tu kat situ, aku tak rasa aku habiskan kot. I would just soup. That's it, out. Did she finish it?
I didn't ask. I didn't get into the nitty-gritty part because I'm like, how to say, I felt awkward asking.
Okay, faham.
It's not like that other friend, what happened to you a few months ago? Takkan nak tanya, Kak, habis tak?
Mana tahu
Kau
kan.
akan nampak benda lain ke nak tanya aku?
I mean like,
Dia dah nampak kan?
yeah, exactly. Like who would be in the right state of mind to just literally finish your business bila kau dah nampak benda tu kat situ. Ada sekali kau tengah berak, benda tu datang depan kau.
I think if it's me, I would just look down. Finish my business, done cleaning, buka pintu, and I will just tunduk.
Then what if it's depan, in front of you?
Jangan.
Tunduk. I won't walk up. I won't like look up. I will just tunduk jalan. Tu lari. Confirm lari.
No. As in
Lepas
like
tu-
what he meant is like sekali kau buka, it's just straight
In front of you. Like even if you're looking down, but you can see, then you confirm macam
I
you can see.
know. Kain-kain dia.
But in like it only
Yeah.
happens in movies lah.
Yeah.
This kind of thing is like, kalau if it's like that, it's really
You know, it
attacking.
reminds me of the videos yang they always send. Dah pelak puas hati, dah malas.
Apa tu?
Adalah, dia selalu tengok.
He likes to watch.
Indonesian.
Azri likes to
Oh,
watch
yang Indonesia tu, eh?
Yeah, he likes to watch those videos where the guy will just fucking ram down the fucking momok.
Hantu.
Yeah.
Aku dapat this one dekat Facebook where I mean like sekarang dah makin merepek, where the gula-gula was stiff.
Gugula Steve tak apa. Habis gugula yang kepala dia gini.
Tak stiff.
No, tu tak apa.
Tak,
Habis kuntilanak pakai payung dalam hujan.
Tak. Do you get what I meant by the gula-gula was stiff?
No. Steve
Paling
lah. Off.
Oh! Allah.
no, aku macam what?
Oh yeah. I know about that.
Pocong pun boleh bunuh.
Yeah.
Pocong.
Yeah.
boleh
There was
bunuh.
a video. I saw that also. That's merepek.
Lepas tu dia macam
Dia punya host was a perempuan.
it's a perempuan. Lepas tu tahu perempuan tu pergi macam paling.
Yeah. I will find the video for you. But legit merepek gila.
At first aku yang akan like, might be legit lah. Maybe ini orang memang ni kan. Lepas tu tahu macam sama macam makin kelakar this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so any last story? Last
story just happened recently.
Okay.
It happened recently. Not really recent lah, a few months ago.
Hmm.
Aku at the point of time I was having difficulty sleeping. So this is kat tempat kerja aku lah. I'm currently working in a well-known hotel.
Yeah.
Nak cakap 5 star tak bukan 5 star, nak cakap 4 star bukan 4 star, tapi
Just
Gitulah.
there.
gitu-gitu lah. It's a well-known hotel. Everybody knows about it. So there was one point of time where I have difficulty sleeping. So aku opt for night shift lah. So night shifts, there's this duty where kita nak kena hantar surat khabar.
Okay.
So to the rooms that opted for surat khabar, we will send it to their rooms. So at the point of time aku masih few months in. Alhamdulillah.
Amin.
So I was like a few months in. So aku baru ingat aku tengah live
Yeah, you were live for just now.
So I was only like a few months in. Then after that, one of aku punya senior staff was like, okay, then apa ni, aku company kau lah, pasal kau dekat this area. Lepas tu cakap, why? Tak apa, just abang temankan. Okay, kita dah hantar semua. Then what happened was we are left with 2 more papers. Lepas tu dia cakap, okay, abang hantar tingkat 7, kau hantar tingkat 5. Then after that we just meet downstairs lah, ataupun you just go. Then after that he was like, okay, never mind, we just go by ourselves. But I didn't hear that part.
Okay.
So ingatkan, my mind is like, okay, kita nanti jumpa kat bawah. Pasal dia pun bawa the trolley. Then after that trolley is mine, I nak kena jaga. So I need to bring it back. So dia cakap, I go to level 7, you go to level 5. Okay, once I dah hantar barang kat level 5, I turun lah. So once I exited the lift area, dekat sebelah there's this SDA on duty. The SDA is basically like untuk keep track of who enters and who exits lah, to avoid any like sudden outbreaks. At least we know where we can find. So when I exit, this SDA member. So berbual dengan dia je. Lepas tu suddenly I just remembered, it's been a while I'm standing here, I'm talking to you. Mana si kawan aku ni, si Azam ni, bukan Azam mana si Azam ni? Lepas tu tengok atas, aku tengok atas, aku nampak, pasal we have 2 sets of uniform, 2 kinds of uniforms. One is a polo tee and the other one is this macam smart lah, macam with a vest. And we always wear the polo tee. And for that day, this senior staff was wearing the vest. Very smart. Pasal it's cold. So he's the only one that is wearing that, and our uniform is only we yang pakai that kind of set.
Okay.
That works the night shift. So aku tengok atas tingkat 7. Tingkat 7 there's a, dia punya sides is, there's no protection lah. So you can put your hand out lah. So aku nampak, aku tengok atas. Dalam fikiran aku is like, mana si Azam ni, lambat lah. Aku tengok atas, aku nampak macam ada tangan tengah macam how do I describe it? It's like waving in a way. It's like go jalan. So aku ingatkan, aku tengok atas, then I just mouthed it lah. Then I just voice out, hantar satu suara apa pun lambat ke si Azam. Lepas tu then di ASDA, oh tadi Azam baru jalan. Dia lepas apa ni, sebelum kau turun dia dah jalan dulu. Dia cakap apa ni, apa ni bawa balik ni troli. Then aku terdiam jap. Yang atas tadi yang tengah lambai tu siapa? And he's the only one that's wearing that uniform of all the people that's working the night shift And dia tengah macam gesturing, go, tengah waving. Who in the right mind would do that? I think it was him. Then after it was like that, tengah waving gitu. Aku tengok atas, dan aku tanya dia, bang, tadi were you waving at level 7? Waving at level 7 buat apa? Never mind. So that is one part. The other part is bila, this was during Maghrib punya time.
Okay.
Late like few months ago. So few months ago, where aku nak kena hantar small item lah. So for around Maghrib punya time, dunia delivery punya barang is not that much. So I just need to send some stuff up. So aku, this is around 7 Maghrib, 7 right? Yeah, correct lah, Maghrib 7. So when this happened, aku tengah nak hantar barang to this room. Aku nampak one of our team members lah, our staff, dia tengah diri macam pandang luar tau. It's like looking out the window. Then nak tegur macam tak nak tegur. Pasal he was like maybe tengah termenung apa, baru habis job. Lepas nak tengok the view might be nice to him or what. So tak nak kacau lah. Lepas tu when I went up, bila nampak dia tengah tu nak tegur, tak nak. So I just do whatever I need to do, I go down. Lepas tu second time I went up again to a different floor, aku nampak dia tengah cangkung at this area, which is actually quite hidden juga. But nak hantar barang, lepas tu nampak dia tengah cangkung, ya kan dia tengah main phone apa ke. Maybe at the point of time dia tengah apa ni, nak call bini dia apa ke. So tak layan. Lepas tu bila the third time I went, aku naik atas, aku nampak dia lagi. Tapi dia tengah macam, betul macam tengah in a daze tau. It's like looking at nothing. It's like plain macam confused or like in a trance or something. So aku macam, okay, dia tak buat kerja ke? Lepas tu that point of time aku tengah afternoon shift. So aku on the way down, aku comms in via kita punya communicator lah. Bang, nak tanya bang, yang si Hakim punya location ni dekat mana? Lepas tu come back, bang, Hakim dah balik lah. Dia morning shift. Morning shift balik pukul 6.
Okay.
Itu pukul 7 Maghrib. So aku macam, Hakim dah balik. Dalam otak aku tadi nampak siapa siap. So aku turun, berapa lama lagi nak habis? Good luck lah. Dan itulah kisahnya.
Damn. Shit bro.
As I
But
said,
did you tell him the next day that you saw him or something like that?
no, he was on off.
Okay.
The next day.
But
So
didn't manage to tell him even.
I didn't manage to tell him until like a month later or so.
Habis dia cakap apa? Did he say anything?
Baguslah. That's why I said earlier, aku cakap macam dunia story is less on scary but more on like confusing at times.
Yeah.
where it's like you question, it's like what the hell is actually happening.
Yeah.
I get what you mean now. Okay. Damn. Thank you, Danny.
Ni you kat sini kan. Ni bukan orang lain
Kalau dia tengah cangkung, tengah diam, kau cakap ni je. Should I say it?
See what?
Tengah basuh burung ni bang.
Baik. Allah, kenapa kawan-kawan aku gini? Tolong aku. Okay, so those were the stories from our friend Danish Dan over here. Thank you Danish for sharing with us kau punya stories. They were very interesting stories. Alhamdulillah. Okay, so sekarang kita nak cut for the next part of the video. Which is kita ada a few things to promote for you guys. So, see you guys in the next cut. Okay, kita back with HBB. Actually, they are not exactly HBB lah. Dia actually dah ada a store themselves. This is sincerely from Pop's Cafe. Shout out to the Pop's Cafe. They sent us a set A of their meals that they have. So dorang ada actually ada 4 set. Set A, set B, set C, set D. So what I have over here is a set A, which is actually going for $22. It contains cheesy coney dog, mentaiko hot dog. Okay, then it also comes with 2 drinks. Okay, the first drink ada strawberry passion, which is I believe is this one. Second one will be cool peach refresher. So I guess it's peach flavor lah. So this one will be going at $22. Okay, so this is set A. Tak nak buang masa lagi, we shall now open up the first box, which is this is dalam dia apa ni? Cheesy coney dog. Kita pun ada the mentaiko hot dog, which why not you go ahead. Sekarang masanya sudah tiba. Ding ding ding. Okay, so the one on aku punya kiri is the mentaiko. The one on aku punya kanan is the cheesy coney dog.
Bad timing for me to make the bird joke just now.
No, kan?
Kau.
ASMR ke ni?
ASMR
The sauce dia tak locate guys. Tak locate. Dia macam
Dia mandi kan?
yeah, and the bun also it's soft.
Yeah, it's steam.
But is it good for you guys?
It's nice.
Alhamdulillah.
And dia macam, how to say, dunia serving like if once you're really enjoying it, I guess empty stomach lah. So the best option is for you to have it on an empty stomach. Because once macam aku, because what I did was I had some food just now, so I will not be able to enjoy it. But I can tell you from the taste yang tadi aku I will once you get it fresh, then it's still hot,
It's warm, it's hot.
steaming,
Warna.
and the buns
Dia tengah
look really
cuaca-cuaca.
sexy.
Dia tengah cuaca hujan sejuk kan. Kalau kena macam gini guys, aku rasa tak sampai 20 minit dah habis.
Sedap bapak.
Yeah.
Okay guys.
Father delicious.
Yeah.
Yes.
So those were the meals from
Pop's
Pop's
Cafe.
Cafe. Okay, this
Thank
is the
you
set
so
A.
much Pop Cafe.
Yeah, the set kalau is going for $22. Okay, delivery fee will be at $8. Tetapi kalau korang nak enjoy free delivery to your doorsteps, gunakan code BLACKCATS BLVCK KVTZ untuk enjoy the free delivery. So korang will just have to pay $22 flat. Okay, DM dorang ke Pop's Cafe and enjoy the free delivery. $22 flat for set A, and it will be delivered to you guys at your doorstep. Okay guys, so that's all for kita punya promotion. Kita harap korang, first of all, aku harap korang enjoy the meal that we have for today, and kita harap korang pun enjoy today's episode of the podcast. Kita akan jumpa lagi on the next episode of the podcast. Thank you Danish once again for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Apa yang kau?
Apa ni tak boleh salam kan? So, just nakal
Lambai
dulu.
lah, lambai.
Lambai. Tak ada, nanti light dia macam gini. Ini John Cena, you know.
Okay, so that's all for episode today. My name is Heidi,
And I'm Marelli.
and this is
Danish Ashraf.
and we are from the Black Cats Podcast.
Bye. Sama lah.
Ciao.
Bye.